Here, I thought you could use a cup. What, are you not gonna drink it? Before you do, since I'm doing a small favor for you, you mind doing a small favor for me?
What? I've been here for 12 hours. What could you possibly need from me?
I understand. I just need some information on where you were that
You
night.
need more information from me? My husband is dead, and instead of letting me go and grieve, you've kept me here for 12 hours. I've been nothing but cooperative. Please, just let me see
Waitress at Lucy's Bar and Grill.
That's the one.
Right. So, what can you tell me about last night when you found him?
Well, I was working a really long shift. You know, I had bar fights and tables and customers, and I came home and I called out for John. When he answered, I just thought he was asleep.
So you're saying on the record
John?
you found him dead?
Yes,
John?
that is what I'm saying, detective.
That must have taken quite a toll on you. And you coming home, finding your husband like that. John seemed like such a nice guy. I mean, he had a nice job. Did this come as any surprise to you? I mean, people don't just kill themselves, right?
I would have never expected to come home to that. Not in a million years. He was always so happy whenever I saw him. So to find him like that, my John.
Ma'am, I get the feeling there's something you aren't telling me. Was your husband always happy?
I mean, not always, but whoever really is, detective.
That's true. That's true. It says here that it was a suicide by hanging. I'm sorry, but those aren't that common, nowadays, so must have had a lot pent up in there. What do you think pushes a man to suicide?
I couldn't tell you. He loved his job, his family, God, I miss him. We were gonna start a family, we were gonna have kids. Our happy ending.
Right, so before then, you said that you had worked your shift at Lucy's. How was that?
I clocked into work at 5:15. My shift technically started at 5 o'clock, but I was running errands with my mother all day, so I was late to work. It was a mess. And I had 5 tables, and it was just really busy and hectic. And then in the middle of happy hour, the fight erupts, right? 2 large men fighting over beer. Can you imagine? Fighting over beer. I tried to break it up, but there's only so much I could do. And my coworker tried to help me, and she couldn't help me, so she had to call the cops, and then I was out by 11 o'clock.
Your story checks out. Everything you've said has been true. I'm sorry that we kept you in here so long. You had one hell of a day at work and one hell of a night.
I did. And being kept in a room trapped like a criminal for 12 hours, not the way I wanted to grieve my husband of 3 years. So please, just let me go see my family.
Yeah, you're right. Let me get the door for you.
Thank you.
Well, actually, one last thing. Something just been going on in my head. Real quick, won't take more than a minute. Would you mind rolling up those sleeves for me? Your name. I recognized your name. I recognized it immediately. But I didn't recognize you. I recognized that last name, Conacher. We get noise complaints, domestic abuse investigations all the time into that name. That apartment of yours, those walls, paper thin. They've been telling us a different story than the ones you've been telling us. Your alibi, 5:15 to 11. Clear as day. Your alibi's airtight. Too tight. We start calling the Lucy's. They say that, this is true. Dig a bit deeper. Call your coworkers. They've been saying that you've been missing. You were gone that day from 6 to 8. From 6 to 8, you were off the grid, which gives you just enough time to go back to your apartment, do your business, and come back. You went home that night. Blisters on your back from those nights before. You went home, found him like you always do, a drunken mess with anger pent up, ready to take it out on you. But he didn't. He didn't get a chance, because when you got there, you strung him up. Wrapped around on his neck, pulled him up, and hung him up like a fucking Christmas decoration. You killed him. And we might have only found prints from him on that rope. Because maybe you can clean your prints off a rope. But you can't clean the prints off your hands.